Shout out, shout out, shout out this Thursday. Shout out this Thursday. Happy Thanksgiving. Shout out to the Mailroom Nation, the Mailroom Goons. I am Professor Melly Mail, the Hood Postman. Be sure to click that notification bell, like, subscribe, and share. Drop a comment down below. So when the dope content hit, it'll feel like it's the first and the 15th. Welcome, welcome to the mailroom. When you come in, take a look at your mind, examine what's in your heart. You can go anywhere in the world to get a couple of lies, but you come right here to get the truth, and the truth you shall receive. This is not a glorification or a glamorization. It's always an education. Get on the bus, bump, bump. Let me take you to school. Hold on just a second. Here we go. Where do I begin? It's so in today's time, man, certain things you don't expect to see. And one of those things, because adulthood, I'm gonna be honest, adulthood is probably the worst hood I ever been in. And there's a reason for that. It's not because that I was afraid to grow up or be a grown person and have responsibility, take on responsibility, and just be accountable and be there for family, friends, and anybody that's connected to me. That's not it at all. What I find interesting is that in today's terms, we see all the different dysfunction amongst the gang culture back and forth. Now that we have the internet, that people can just pick up the internet, jump on there, and say virtually anything to anybody and anywhere, and the lie doesn't care who tells it. But when you see two scholars, Tariq Nasheed and Dr. Smalls, going at each other, I'm talking about two brilliant black men. One represents the FBA, one represents the diaspora, who speaks on African studies and the culture and the dynamic culture that we come from. And then we get this commentary on that as well, because people say, man, it couldn't have been possibly traveled all these miles and miles and miles across them seas the way they did and bring all these people to the North America, in the wilderness of North America. We had to possibly already be here. And there's so much dysfunction amongst us, and there's so much disdain, degradation, manipulation, scamming, shaming, fear, lack, scarcity. An untrained mind is the source of all chaos, doubt, and fear. We talked about that. And when you see these two scholars, two well-known scholars, one who's done the hitting, whatever was hitting something, I can't think of the name with it. I watched a few of the series and I thought it was very interesting. Then you see Tariq Nasheed, he goes back and forth with Dane Cook, who does, a lot of our history that suggests that we already been here and we are the real natives. Then you see now Tariq Nasheed, he gets into it with countless of other people. And I don't know if this on purpose. And then, then we had the transsexual representing the FBA as the queen. That was something different right there. I didn't even want to have nothing even to say about that, because I just, I listen and pay attention, but at the same time, and when those people are talking, I pay attention and listen, because I'm be trying to see exactly where they're coming from, because what's behind the appearance is always the reality. And there's always something that's pushing and motivating these individuals to do what they do. And oftentimes you'll see like the Dr. Umar. Where's Dr. Umar at? I believe I saw a post where he said he actually got the school up and run open. So I don't know. I haven't seen Dr. Umar on the internet. So when you see all these individuals who are charismatic, can talk really well, speak really elegant, know all the best words. So we have a bevy of people, right, within our culture that is just amazing and incredible. And they could do some really wonderful things. But the problem is we don't know how to be a collective. We don't know how to be a collective. We don't know how to collaborate. We don't know how to take our strengths and utilize them in a way that brings up the best of us. Because here's the thing, we're losing our way because the best of us is being falling behind the less of us, and that shouldn't be happening. You know, why is the less of us being represented when we have the best of us that is just incredibly amazing individuals? And I don't have to go ahead and start naming people. You guys know there's certain people within our culture that are really elegant, dynamic, classic, you know, gentlemen, both gentlemen and ladies. And then there's the side where there's just the ratchetness. And then we find so many who fall so fall so far to the side of that. It's just unbelievable. But they dive into it like it's a fish in water or something. And then you take pause on that because you don't want to be into that because then they're saying you're shaming or whatever and not giving them an opportunity to represent themselves in the manner in which they choose to represent themselves. But okay, I'm here for it. Super. What's up, Unc? What's going on, Jada? Out. What's going on, Anthony? What's going on? What's going on with you guys? What's going on, Henry? I see you in there, man. I hope you guys are having a wonderful and amazing Thursday because I am myself. I'm outside. I'm not from the deuce to eight, the bigs to eight to nine, and none of that. But I'm outside, and I do gang gang. You look great. Thank you, man. I appreciate it, man. Be 67 here in a couple of months. Be 67. So yeah, I think adulthood has been the worst hood. When you see all the dysfunction amongst adults, how can the kids get it right when the adults are slowly doing some crazy stuff? I'm talking about not just I'm talking about scholars. Dr. Smalls, Tyreek, Nasheed. It seems like Tyreek getting into it with somebody every week or something about something. It's ongoing. Then you see this guy Anton Daniels. I don't know if you guys know who he is. He's a guy I occasionally go watch and just see what he's up to. And then Mediocre Tutorials. I think he does a wonderful job. Oh, Shay, it's your boy, Shay Juice Jackson, back again with another celebrity joke. Y'all like O'Shea Jackson too. But then there's all this less thought out stuff. You know what I mean? I saw what Whack 100 would bail Ray J out, so I thought that was interesting. Ray J don't went off the reservation. You think people with money and think people that have actually made it would have something better to do with their time versus brandishing firearms or whatever is going on with Ray J. Maybe he had a moment. What I like to call a nigga moment. Sometimes that happens in our culture a lot. We can't negate that. Then I saw my homeboy and him and Teresa. They got it. I didn't know if I needed to jump in my car go help them or not. They getting into it with some homeless people. But I checked their video. I think they're okay, which is a good thing. I'm talking about Baby Gangster. Baby Gangster out there whooping on homeless people. But he being G, true to G, man. He got to save his queen, right? Because kings and queens don't wrestle with clowns. Simple as that. Yeah, but that's my loved ones. That's it, man. You got to make sure they okay. So what you guys got going? Henry, what you got going, man? Talk to me. I think that I don't like to even think about this, what they call it, Thanksgiving stuff. We all know that has some bad situations attached to it, associated with it. I don't think that we celebrate the same as the Europeans does. I don't think we celebrate in the same way. I don't think we define it in the same way. I think that we define it differently and we celebrate differently because where they make stuffing, we make dressing. They make pumpkin pies, we make sweet potato pies. They put raisins in potato salad. We, we put mustard and mayonnaise and, and paprika, eggs, and some other good stuff in it, right? So I think that, yeah, I think we do different things, and I ain't mad at the fact that they celebrate. They call it Thanksgiving. I'm gonna call it Thanksgiving, because they took something, and they even took us. If you want to be frank about it, you know, they taking us for all the talent we had. They take us for all the energy and time and everything we built into this nation. They have taken that away from us and try to pretend like we haven't contributed anything when we contribute everything. We have all the parts. That's why racism, that's what it is. It's really a jealousy, envy. That's so sick. Why else would you want to burn down Wall Street? Black Wall Street, why would you want to burn that down? Why you want to tear down Rosewood and any other thing that blacks have established in this country for themselves? They had their own doctors, their own hospitals, their own taxi cab company, and bus companies, cleaners. They had everything. Airport, they had everything. Only reason I can see that that somehow it impacted or affected them in such a way that they was jealous. So they decided to bomb it and burn it down. That's what they did. So I think it has a component of jealousy and envy attached to it as well. You know, that's just my take on it, my anecdotal take. My opinions are my opinions, and whatever they are, I stand on them. I'll never see what he said. Henry, Professor at Mom's is a Jehovah's Witness. I grew up not celebrating holidays, but everyone have a safe. There you go, man. I agree with that. Not that holiday stuff, man. It really holidays are just what they use. You're gonna see all kind of reports come out after the sales and after so many different Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and they'll come out with the numbers. So what is it really doing? Is it just a economy jump starter? Because you think about, you got Thanksgiving, you spit out. Well, we'll start from Halloween. You spend a bunch of money in Halloween. You spend a bunch of money in Thanksgiving. You spend a bunch of money for Christmas and New Year's, Valentine's Day, Easter, 4th of July. All these different holidays, right? But really, what are they? They're economy boosters. They jumpstart the economy because people spend more money during that time. That's what happens. And if you're not careful, you wind up spending too much money. And you spend the rest of the year. Thank you, Rodney. I appreciate it, man. You wind up spending too much money, and then you go into the negative, I'll tell you the next positive. I don't do the negative. I'll call you back. Somebody's trying to call me. But anyway, yeah. I just wanted to, make sure you guys are having time, whatever you choose to call it, or however you choose to frame it. That's what you do. Got family and friends over here. I even got the original Karate Man. Karate Man's here with me. Karate Man. Karate Man. I'm telling my people I got the original Karate Man over here with me. Oh, yeah. The original Karate Man. The one and only. The original first Karate Man in Crippen.
We out there live? You live?
Yeah, I'm live.
So live, I said what's good, YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Hope all is well, you know what I'm saying?
You tell them.
Oh, I told him. What's good? It's your boy, you know what I'm saying? Hope all is well. Y'all make sure y'all have a good day. Happy Thanksgiving, you know what I'm saying? Peace and blessings.
That's the original Karate Man in the background. Yeah. What you want to say? Tell them. Talk to them.
But I love hearts.
You love hearts?
Yep. But I love rainbow.
You love rainbows?
But I do love rainbows at the time. But I do.
You do? All right.
get my gum.
Yeah, we having a great time here. Like I said, I got the original Karate Man here with
Happy
me.
Thanksgiving.
Donald, how old are you, Donald?
I'm old now.
Oh, what? 71?
Yeah.
71.
You're older than my grandma. She's 70.
He taught all the Crips how to do karate in the Grandies, right, Donald?
Yeah.
See?
Can you teach me how to
Everybody in
do
the
karate?
Grandies had to learn karate, and this the guy right here that taught him.
Yeah.
That's
Dad,
him.
can you teach me how to do karate?
So yeah, that's him. That's my
How
brother-in-law.
to do karate?
Okay.
Happy gobble gobble, they say. Yeah, so yeah, we just over here having a good time with it.
Triangle!
What you doing, man? Who is that? Ah.
Yeah, but I'll let you play with it later, okay? 'Cause,
Yeah, we having a good time with it, man. You know,
later,
just family, you know, and whatever we choose to eat, we choose to eat. I actually fried. I should have put it up, but I didn't. I fried 2 deep fried barbecue. I barbecue deep fried turkey with a little jerk sauce. Oh man, you talking about fire? Oh man, I created something. I just created a monster, man. They in there digging in. They picking bones, eating skin, because you know the skin that's where all the flavor be at and deep. You know, it's not dry. That's what I like about it because when I deep fry it, I make sure I get that garlic butter deep up in there, and then I use the injections and put that barbecue and jerk all up in it, through it with a little bit of hot sauce and some other different seasonings. Yeah, so yeah, it's real flavorful.
Go!
Real flavor, amazing, incredible. Yeah, mom's house. RDL, what's happening, RDL? I see you up in here. He at mom's house. That's right, RDL. Do it in, man. Yeah, and yesterday, man, guys, let me say this. It's such a blessing when you can call people and get people on the phone. Because here's the thing, you know, we ain't got to like each other, and we ain't got to, but we got to respect each other and honor each other in a way that's in a respectable way. So I was able to get on the phone with 2 sections and actually squash some stuff, you know, and it had to do with gears and the 9 O's, you know what I mean? And I'm not going to tell you their names or any of that, but, you know, but it was really, really good to see them brothers just sit there and talk it out. You know what I mean? It was just amazing. And I was happy about it because I like, you know, I got one on the phone, then I get the other on the phone, and first I got a call, and then I got another call. So I'm doing the work, man, and I don't get I'm not no 11E1C or none of that. You know what I mean? I just do it because I love my people. And if I know somebody number that knows somebody, I'm gonna get all parties on the line. You know, because here's the thing. You don't write on my wall, I'm gonna write on your walls. You don't throw up your sets, I'm gonna throw up my sets. You don't disrespect me, I'm gonna disrespect you. And if we got a problem, let's get somebody on the phone to where we can cool and cooler heads prevail. That's just where I'm at with it. You know, I do not like all the dysfunction and individuals who don't know how to speak well or articulate their position. You know, because there's a lot of people, you can talk to your homies, right? And everybody know we got homies that don't necessarily speak well, and they're really high strung and they're emotional. But you've been around them so long to where you understand them. Other people outside your section, outside your thing, you want to say hi?
Hi.
Say hi. So what's your name?
Zakaya.
Zakaya.
Yes.
That's a granddaughter. So, and everybody in your section, you know, don't really know how to speak well or whatever, and they talk, and when they talk with their hands, and they kind of really aggressive with it, and some people take offense to that. Yeah, what's happening? North Tulsa, Oklahoma. Yeah, so and they take offense to that. So you know, I come in and just take care of it, man, and it's all, man. Shout out to my boy Double. What was that, Micaiah? You want to say hi?
Hi.
She's a twin. These are twins. See, Sakaya and Micaiah.
Hello.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're going home.
we're live. Yeah, guys, press that thumbs up, man. There's 50 people in here. Press the thumbs up. That helps out with the algorithms and stuff like that. And I wanted to jump on here and say my piece, man, because yeah, it felt really good. It feels really good when you get on the internet, not the internet per se, but just on the phone, and you can call the individual. Hey, what's up? Hey, man, need to talk to you. Need to talk to you. We talk it out, and then I said, now can I click the other party in? Yeah, go ahead, man. Bring them on in, man, because we need to really. This can't be happening. Bam, bring them in, man, and they get to chop it up, find out they know some people, and and it is so already connected. We just need to communicate, and once we start communicating, we realize, man, I like that guy. I don't have no problem with him. You know, it's just that simple, man. But anyway, you guys enjoy your Thursday, and whatever you choose to call it, I'm satisfied with it if you're comfortable with it. So with that being said, Professor Melly Mail, the Hood Postman, right? And what we gonna say? Lock the door?
Lock the door.
Say lock the door?
Lock the door.
Lock the door, guys. We gone.
Walk your dog.